Sequence about to start. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And it looks like CRF1 man gets a good start, but Trizzy gets a better start around the outside. But then there's Ben on the inside. He gets the switch back there. But then Trizzy's going into the turn 3 and he's going to be ahead of the Mercedes driver. Ben's in hold second place. Noam in third place. And around the outside now going the McLaren of Noam. But then he's got us from the inside in the aftermath. CRF1 can tell that. He's gone through this grid like anything. He's now overtaking for 5th place. He's started 10th on the inside of Brooklyn. Oh no!
Green flag. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
No! The Aston Martin gets a great start on hard time. CRF1 Hippo doesn't count smart on the medium tires, but he's now. Oh, he's hit! He's passed the Aston Martin out of the way there. You've got there severe collision with this R420 before it's taken penalty. So Hippo there that pushes the Aston Martin and the line there a little bit. He's now dropped to second, but Zeus is now into third. But coming on the inside, side by side there, it's a Ferrari.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
No! MG Trizzy gets a good start, but even better is Josh Gilly there coming up from the outer tower in the rear. But then here comes a Ferrari on the inside here as well. This is going to be absolutely hard to turn 1 if these guys do not get into line there and sort it out. But it looks like they'll have to get into line and sort it out. Oh my god, there's some other market going on there as I come around to turn 2 and 3 now. Oh my god, the McLaren goes sideways instead almost goes upside down into turn 3. What absolute carnage there from the two McLarens. 3 McLarens have dropped to the back of the grid there. And we are under currently like that. We are still.
But then look at this, he gargles. Yeah, you don't know what I want. You don't want to know what I gargle there, Tomo.
Oh,
but then
no.
Easton now making a move. He's going for the move. He can on the inside of turn 17. No, but then Trizzy's got to answer. Defends the move. On the inside line is Easton. Now Easton into the lead of this race and can then start pulling away on those medium tires. Sets the fastest lap of the race to this as well. Down into turn 1. Rear end now. Past 2004. And he's got stop the tires now. Have a look at it. Backs off as he comes into Brooklands now. And now he's going to come around Luffield. Look at the extra grip he's got on his tires on the inside line. Look at the tight line that he's taking. And now he's going to pick up the slipstream. And now he's going to go into the slipstream. Use the arrows. Front line B on the inside. Do not throw it into the. Oh, but hell, you're so
behind him in the Mercedes, and Atomic gets an absolutely stonker of an X out of there as he now can use his DRS and he's using his battery to get past the Mercedes. That is a perfect overtake, but that obviously gives them Alfa Romeo a chance to get a hit back as he comes around the outside, pushes the Mercedes off track there a little bit of onion barges there, and the Mercedes drops down to P11 there. A little bit too easy there.
The Aston Martin is getting ready. Crispy gets a 5-second time penalty there for touching him there. That is a very naughty boy there. But look at the house of meat roll come down. The Aston Martin, the red caterpillar there. Meat roll takes second place. Oh no!
In this race.
Yeah, it's been all over the lead of this race, hasn't it? Like from going up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So yeah, here comes the McLaren, the Mercedes of Hera Gamer right on the rear end of Ethan Wright's McLaren, overtakes it around the outside down on the start finish straight.
Yeah, and there's
Passing the overtake down the straight he comes. He's going to pull out of the slipstream. Around the outside goes the Ferrari driver. What a move!
Very clean Easton around the outside.
Yeah, very clean left. Look at Easton right on the back there as he comes through Aintree. Get a good. Oh, Easton! Easy done the impatience there. You might get somewhere. through the second phase of this race. Oh, hello! HSO, he's had a moment. Had a very big moment. That's going to cost him. Ben can sniff a second position here. Ben can sniff it. And now he's going to get front line speed. DRS is now wide open. ERS is not using, or he's using ERS to get onto the top speed there. And into turn 17 goes wide. But then it's all going to be about the drive out of entry. But it looks like there's DRS. Caveman gets a 3-second time penalty. McLaren coming. Front line speed. Move done, job done. Thank you very much. He's gone. Last few corners now for Primus Gaming. He's come into this race strong-willed, strong-headed, and takes the final corner and wins the British Grand Prix. 50% race. Came home. Yeah, he must have done. But final few corners now for FGE Trizzy. FGE Trizzy now coming around the final corner, takes the checkered flag and wins the Alpine. He's got nothing left. He's down to the DRS. He's going to come into it. He's going to make the move. He's got the inside of turn 17. He's got the move done. Cracking stuff there from the Red Bull driver. He's going to get the try. FGE Trizzy has done what he needed to do. He takes the line and wins the Miami Grand Prix. Win. Had a little bit of a interesting start, but the safety cars have saved him. He's going to come across the line now, turning the last couple of corners now, crosses the line and wins the F1 semi. Now coming round to Marazza for the final time. Going to take the checkered flag, past the line, wins the San Marino Grand Prix. FGE Trizzy comes down. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sato 861 Studios. Tonight, I am live with CRF1 Divisional Tier 2, Round 4, and we are at Brazil, the circuit. So we're at the Autodromo Giancarlo Passe circuit. So basically, it's Lagos around the lakes. 15 wonderful corners of a high-paced nature circuit. Circuit length of 4.309 kilometers, making tonight's race distance of 152.5 kilometers this evening. So, and hello, Pierre Rocher. It's good to see you there. 36 laps of fun-filled and absolutely adrenaline rushing of a main event this evening. However, we have got a sprint race to contest with tonight. Short qualifying sprint race and then followed by a 50% race. So let me show you with the guys what these drivers have got to deal with tonight. So as I said, tons and tons of elevation changes, 15 wonderful corners, 2 DRS zones. You've got that long DRS zone around the Rata Opes there, and then obviously the second DRS zone starting just before turn 15 as they come down the start finish straight. Obviously the trickier sections of turns from turn 6 to 11 there to navigate with as well. Adrenaline, you mean spin, says Pierre Rocher. And good evening, Mr. Fatal, as well. So as I said, 2 DRS zones, and as I said, lots and lots of elevation changes. You've got the famous center chicane at the bottom there. So I should see plenty of moves coming down into turn 1 and then also turn 4, and then see if anyone's got any minerals to do it through turn 8, turn 12 as well. So just now, we are waiting for the drivers to get loaded into the lobby now, as you can see coming up from behind me. And excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still on a slight recovery there, but hey ho. So it does look like for qualifying we have got no weather conditions to interrupt us this evening. However, remember, Brazil is full of its surprises. It can rain heavily. Obviously 2016 caught the drivers out by surprise there, and then you got 2000 and then 2003 where lots of the drivers got caught out as well, where it became the biggest car park down at the bottom. I think it was down turn 3 after the centre S's, or it might be even turn 4 as well. So let's go down the track side and see what these drivers are going to be contending with. We've got 14 of them tonight. Obviously we've got Mega Centurion.
Through goes Hamilton! Unbelievable!
Thank you very much, Fatal. Why didn't I not expect you to do that? Yeah. Wow, I'll just turn off that so it doesn't come through twice or anything like that. Anyway, so Moronics there getting out on track nice and early. Let's give you some little bit of telemetry so we can see what the drivers are doing. He is the first one. No, he's not the first one out on track. We've got Shay out there on first track and the AlphaTauri Honda, AlphaTauri Red Bull powertrain, should I say, which is basically a Honda in disguise. So he's coming around the lakes now. He's got a very, very fast Moronics behind us now. Last night, obviously, Tier 1 decided that they didn't want to race last night. Only 6 from Water 2, so that yesterday's event was cancelled. So we shall see what Tier 2 can do and seeing what they want to do as round this wonderful track of Brazil. Anti-clockwise this track as well, so we are going to see a lot of drivers maybe get a little bit of a stiffer neck than usual, because obviously going around the opposite way it is going to be very difficult for them. However, let's go on board now with PRL Shay as he takes us round the lakes now. So down into the Sol de Senna, which is the Senna S's now, turns 1 and 2. Be very careful on this because you can invalidate very, very quickly. Then the Raptor or Pista, which is the long straight now, as you're going to gain up nearly to 200 miles an hour. That's 330 kilometers on my speedo there. Down to turn 4, Skinner Delago now, and then into turn 5. Nicely done there from the AlphaTauri driver. Now up the hill towards Ferrari, which is turn 6, and then you got turn 7 coming up now. Oh, and he's gone round. He's almost done a Lewis Hamilton there. That'd have been the moment where you wanted to do "Through goes Hamilton," Vettel. Anyway, so let's see what Moronics does on the finishing off in his lap now as he comes around turn 8 and 9, now into turn 11. Just navigate turn 10 there as well. Down the hill, that is into National and then to Juncal now, turn 13. Juncal, very famous for catching a lot of people out. Up the hill now, short shift, and that's not light up the rear end. These cars acting very, very differently as you come around the final 2 corners. DRS is now wide open just before turns 15 now. Shortest line to the finish line. It's a 1:08.566 there. Not a bad opening lap there from... Thank you very much, Vettel. You do like this Aston Martin show because obviously it is a famous of your... it is the last team that your Wonder Boy, your hero, is going to be racing for. There goes Stidgen now. Stidgen goes second fastest, 1:08.997. Shay obviously a 1:21. Right, I can see a Mercedes coming across. Is that Eagle? Yes, it is Eagle, but it's not Eagle. Who is the second Mercedes? It's Chosen Tolby. He's going to be across the line first. What's Chosen Tolby going to do? He does a 1:09.4. Now it's Eagle's turn. Is Eagle going to slap this car on pole? It looks like it. He's going to slap it on pole. Oh no, Moronics there. Very, very close there. Still on his pole position. Jake Owa in the Ferrari goes a 1:08.8 there as well. Now I can see the second AlphaTauri, a Falcon 2000. Yeah, it's Falcon now. Starting to fly now. Let's ride on board now with Falcon as he comes down the Senna S's into turns 1 and 2. Oh well, let's not ride on board because he's just put it on the grass. I hope I didn't distract him too much. Now I can see TIR, that's not Preacher. That is Moronics coming into the pits now. Who else can I see coming around? That will be Shay coming around, which will be going into the pits as well. So a lot of the first runners there. What's Cammy doing? Cammy's on a flying lap now in the Alfa Romeo. Very drivable car, I'm told the Alfa Romeo is on this game as well, as it comes around turns 12, and now it's going up to, well, now coming to turn 12, Juncal, which then up the hill now, kiss the apex on the exit, perfectly done there, up the hill now, keep the tightest line to that apex, and then open up the steering.com to carry as much front line speed as you can. Open up the DRS just before turn 50, across the line it's a 1:08.9. But then Mac goes 1:08.7 there as well in the Red Bull. So Red Bull 3rd and 4th at the moment as well, carrying each other along. Now I can see, is that Mr. Hopovanovich? Yes, it is Mr. Hopovanovich now coming in the Williams, hugging that line on the inside. It's going to be a 1:08, it's a 1:09, it's a 1:09.3, enough for P9 at the moment. So he's got more time to find in his Williams there. I told you, said PRH spins. Yep, okay, very, very, very good there. So Falcon's in the pits there, obviously Tao between his legs. DP Roberts now, here comes the midget. Obviously the extra ground, the extra the lesser vertically challengement should give him good slipstream, so there's no extra height there, gonna break the slipstreams there as he comes around turn 15 now, opens up the DRS, look at that on the dot, it's a 108.8 there, goes enough for P5 there in his Alpine. Very nicely done there from the Alpine driver. So that is almost everyone set a lap apart from Preacher, who's on a lap, and Falcon, obviously, who tried to set a lap earlier, but didn't get much success. Roberts equals Yuki. Huh? Yuki Tsunoda. No, wrong person. Wrong person. You know, he's in the wrong car. Wrong car. Shay. So you can't have Yuki Tsunoda in Alpine. Anyway, so let's see what Shay's going to come out and do now on his next flying lap as well. Or car number 58 there as well. Stidging as well. Looks like he's on a bit of a charge on 3 lap hole hards as well. Oh no, he wouldn't be, because it should be an in lap now, because I can see his fuel light flashing. So that will be a very interesting phenomenon to see there as well. Anyway, DP Roberts coming into the pit. Lots of people stitching. Chosen Tolby on an out lap as well. Right, Chosen Tolby in the bouncy machine, the Mercedes, which this season so far they have capitalised on everything what they've got as well. Could you imagine Team Mercedes with Ferrari's car? I think they'd be well and truly leading the championship very, very clearly. Anyway, so that's my headset telling me that I'm running low on battery, and I now need to find my charging cord, because if not, it's going to run out halfway between. What the hell did I do with it? Definitely not inspired by what the hell. Yeah, anyway. So, anyway, Chosen Tommy now on a flying lap down the straight now into turn 4. Braking just for the 50-meter board into 4th gear for some extra rotation. Short shift in 5th, 6th, and now 7th has come through. Skinner Delago now up the hill towards turn 6, which is Ferrada. Swing it in, throw it in, turn 7, turn 8 now, and going to drop down to 2nd gear for some rotation, but into 3rd there to stop the car from lighting up the rear end there. TIR Preacher goes fastest, 184 there in the Aston Martin there, so good showing there for Aston Martin. Obviously he's the Lance Stroll of the outfit, and then coming down the hill towards Murcielago, and then into turn 12 for turn 13, Junção, and then up the hill from Junção. Moronics goes even faster. Obviously he must be the Sebastian Vettel of the outfit there, and going, so Aston Martin P1 and 2. Let's see what Chosen Tommy can do. It's going to be a 1086, so it's an Aston Martin 1st and 2nd, Mercedes 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th for the Red Bull, so they're in 2x2x2 at the moment. So can this pattern be broken through these drivers as well? Let's see who else. Jake Awar, he's invalidated in his Ferrari as well. Mega Centurion, what's he going to do? He is on a flying lap as well in the Ferrari as well. Now, is he Charles Leclerc, or is he the Carlos Sainz in this outfit as well, as he comes through to Skinner Delago now, coming up the hill towards Ferrado to turn 6, as anyone likes to call it. That's turn 7, and around he goes. Obviously he's playing Carlos Sainz today. I need to find my charging lead for my headset, otherwise I'm running low on battery. I run on low on battery, is that going to be nice? That is not it. Where is my torch? Where is my torch? Bear me 1 second, guys. I will be with you very momentarily. Look for my USB for it. How do I do it? This is the joys of when you put things away all the time. It looks like I'm gonna have to do what we call a jerry rig. Oh no, it's right there. Right there in front of me. How blind of me. Should have put new glasses on for today, obviously. I must be Mattia Bonotto. Anyway, that's better. Got some charge going into the headset now. So anyway, so Mega Centurion, he is going on another flying lap in his Ferrari. Obviously Tiger Well, I wouldn't say he's got another flying lap with that amount of ERS. Should have turned that one off. Anyway, so let's see who we've got. Stidgen there on a flyer as well. Can he break the pole? He does not. He goes P3 at the moment. So P3 there for Stidgen. Moronix looks very untouchable at the moment through this qualifying session. Can somebody knock him off his perch? And we have got a basic man there. Basic man, who's this person? We've got a randomer into our lobby. Can someone identify that person to me, please? I don't know. Anyway, so okay, cool. Anyway, so it is Falcon F1 2000, still yet to come out of the pit lane and set another flying up. Right, returning the Mac in the Red Bull there. What's he going to set on his next flying lap there? Let's ride on board with the Red Bull as he comes around turn 11 now. Down the hill towards turn 12, which is Majlago, and then you got Junkao, the famous corner that catches so many people out. Not this guy though. Mac has got his Red Bull absolutely planted as he comes around turns 14 and 15 now. Shea gets a 5-place grid penalty for having a crash with Basic Man there as well. And fastest goes the Red Bull of a 108.2. He's knocked Moronix off his top perch there. Moronix is going to have to come out and defend or reinstate his pole position if he wants it. Need to know who this Basic Man is, because obviously so this person is a randomer. Right, okay, so randomers always like... Not Jun Sao, it's Jun Kao. And so Mac. Right, okay, so this person here, this Forgive. Forgive FGB as well needs to obviously, if you want to race, you need to come through our recruitment server and go through the necessary recruitment size of things. So everyone's in the pits apart from Cami 07. Forgive FGB, I've just seen that you're still in our recruitment server, so the answer will be no, because we don't know your times yet. So coming through is well, no one coming through. S like an S, yes or no? Anyway, so Falcon gonna try another lap. Obviously he's pretty much sorted himself out. Coming around on that lap, tail between his legs. I hope he's got enough fuel. Okay, so now he needs to unleash every lethal piece of horsepower that Honda power can come down into through turn 15 now and cross the line now to start his flying lap now. Down into turns 1 and 2. It's the CRF1s, and that's nicely done there from the Scottishman. Around turn 3, open up steering.com, open up the DRS now as you approach over 200 miles an hour. It's 330 kilometers we're looking for. Oh, not quite. Anyway, so turn 4, Scooter Delago now coming through turn 5, up the hill now as you come towards Ferrado into turn 6 now, and that's perfectly done. Turn 7, nicely done there, into turn 8, and then you got turn 9, which is Firiano. Up the hill, turn 10, and then into Binco de Pato now into turn 11. Down the hill to Mergiliuho, and then Junsao into turn 13. Up the hill from Junsao, up, through turns 14, and now literally hug that line into turn 15. And then into give it the shortest line there as much as you can. What's he going to do? It's enough for P13 there from Falcon Bot. Car 97, car number 97 there. Got time to do a recharge and do another lap. You can do it around Brazil because Brazil is very kind to your tyres. Right, Moronix. Where is he now? He's invalidated his first attempt there. So he needs to recharge his battery, which he doesn't seem to be doing. Eagle now on an out lap as well. Can Eagle knock off Mac as well? Can we see the Red Bull in pole position? That would be very not unusual at all there in real life, would it? A Red Bull in pole position. Anyway, so let's ride on board with the Flying Eagle now in the Mercedes as he bounces along through the start, down the start finish straight, in now through the center S's, turns 1 and 2. Gonna get navigated, nicely done there. He must be a very smooth operator there as Stitching goes out for an outlap and Freemeister knocks down Eagle to P4 at the moment. Down the long straight, and he's up a tenth by 6/600 of his time. Now it is the Skid of Delago now, and then through Fiorada, turn 6 now, perfectly done. Moves on as much to the apex as he does, opens up the steering.com and into turn 8. Down the hill now, turn 9, Fiorada and Ferriano now, and up the hill, turn 10, and then you've got Bico de Pato now, which is turn 11. Down to hill towards turn 12, which is Mergelo, and then Junsao, which is turn... Who the hell is HS Moore as well? We've got more and more people joining this race. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Anyway, so we have got shortest line to the finish line now, and then literally up the hill. Checker flags now waving. This is Eagle's last chance. Then what can he do? He goes second fastest at the moment, so he's going to start P2 or lower. Moronix now, he's got it all to do. He's given up, he's starting P3. Looks like the Red Bull as well is not going to have much of an answer. What can Stitchin do? Stitchin now in the proprietary machine, the Tango bot now. He's going to come across the line. Well, not going to come across the line. He's come through Junsao now, up the hill from Junsao. He's given everything he can from that Mercedes engine. He's taken the shortest line to the finish line. He might be hoping to get a little bit of a break for slipstream there, but it doesn't look like he's going to knock off pole position. If he does, though, it's a 1:08.0.82. That is close there. Right, DP Roberts, he's invalidated as well. That is all she wrote. Stidgen is in pole position for the sprint race. But then Shay, if we turn it to ready invite only, that means that when you lose your connection from the lobby, you cannot rejoin. Because I cannot be bothered to send invites out, and I'm sure the lobby host can't. Anyway, so qualifying results is Stitching in pole position, Mac is in second, Egan in third, Moronix in fourth, Master in sixth. 6th goes TIR Preacher, 7th Jayco R, 8th DP Roberts, 9th Chosen Tolby, Shay in 10th, 11th Cammy, Mr. Hobbanovic in 12th, 13th Falcon F1 2000, 14th Mega Centurion, and these two randomers 15th and 16th. Hopefully they will fuck off. Okay, so we should go back to the studio for a moment. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Whilst we wait for drivers to sort themselves out, and I'm not too sure what we're going to do about these. Ooh, clouds. Ooh, clouds. Clouds to the sprint race. This is going to be very, very interesting. Excuse me, just send a message. Right, okay, so raindrops keep falling on my head. Yes, we have Captain Crunch. Let me see what Mr. Roberts wants to do about these random drivers. So we'll wait to see. I'm just having a look now to see what we're going to do about this, because obviously these two randomers, random people who should not be in. Right, we'll restart it. Okay. So we are going to restart this lobby due to the fact it is that we have got some random people coming in, so we do apologise about this, ladies and gentlemen. Random people just get on my tits, you know. So we will leave this lobby. Hey. Oh, it's just me and Ron left in this session, so... And we are now just gonna do this lovely little trick here for you guys in a second, so just bear me 1 second, let me just get up DP Roberts. And why? Because we got random people joining in to the lobby, Vital, which obviously, if they'd already left, which is fine, but their cars would be on the grid. And ghosting's not on, and I'm not being funny about you, but I don't fancy it. Do you? No, I don't. I'm gonna check with the host now. He's got the grid. Oh, that's nice. You said you're going to watch it, but don't pay attention for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, no, we had some random people coming into the lobby and ruin it. But yeah, it's just I am being nice. I'm letting you watch, aren't I? Hey, don't start a fight you can't win. Anyway, so as the grid is now being sorted out and everything, we are just waiting for people to join. Eagle, are you watching? Oh, bless him. Anyway, so we are just now, like I said, waiting for people to just come along, and we have got an extra driver coming into this evening, so we will have 15. Captain Crunch is coming onto the grid for us to see what he can do around this wonderful circuit as well. So it was an interesting qualifying there. Stygian managed to put his McLaren up on pole position, taking it away from Mac as well as Moronix as well. Moronix turns around and says that he bottled his last lap there, so he unfortunately didn't quite make it through into the pole position. He lost some time. Eagle said that he lost a couple of attempts as well, hence why he makes excuses of not putting on pole as well. And just wait there a second, and there we go. There is our 15th driver, Captain Crunch. Old Crunchy there, the furry man himself. Right, okay. Also, guys, let's say have a hello from you guys as well. First pole, unless you count for us pre-season. No, we don't count pre-season testing, mate, because pre-season testing is meh. So I am hoping crossplay disabled in this lobby, which is good because we don't want any random people coming on faster thingy. No, it's your first league race pole position stitching, so congratulations on that one. For that, you do not get the pole position award because we don't do one. And yeah. So, who have we got out in watching this stream tonight? I've got Stygian, PRL Shay, Button. Who else is watching? I know Vitel's watching. I reckon a few people are sneaky as well, not signed in and watching this stream as well from their side of things. So let's just have a look at how many people I have got. Let's go into a little bit of the community view. Got highlights. Of course, got unlimited thingy. Right, okay, put up the community as well. Chosen Toby, good to see you there. CRF1 from Patel, good to see you there as well. There's Sophia Fox, who keeps on watching me. Martin's Mystery 16. Hello there. Okay, and it does look like we are ready to get going. So, we have got 15 drivers getting ready to go for a nice little sprint race. 12 laps around Brazil, and then it's going to be 36 laps of a 50% race. So it's going to see who has got what we need to get done. So let's get ready to rumble as the countdown now begins. And if there's anybody watching who fancies a little bit of a vocal, let me know. Obviously, I know someone probably wants to, but he's not allowed. But yeah, we have now got a new driver of Captain Crunch, Mr. Crunchy Bear in the Williams. So Williams has got 2 cars out there. Nice. So 5 seconds to go, and we should be under racing again. And I hope we are going to get some good racing as well. So 12 laps of sprint race. Now, will they do it all on the softs, or will they do a little bit of a medium, or will there be a pit stop involved in the sprint race as well? Pit stop's not mandatory in a sprint race, so you can do it all on one set of tyres if you are really that good. But obviously these tyres act a lot differently on this game because they just do, and it makes a lot of difference, a lot of difference having the wider wheels, the bigger tyres and everything like that. So we should be able to get underway very shortly as we wait for someone's Stone Age Xbox to load up. And it's not as cloudy as it was before. And drivers, remember, setups, put your setups on. The last thing you want to be not doing is not putting your setups on. And yeah. So Button, you watching the stream out there, my friend? Who do you think's going to win this race today? They're in the sprint race today. Can Stitch and Convert Hughes win and go forward, or convert his pole and go forwards to carry on the pole for the main event? Or are you rooting for your Aston Martin boys of Moronics and who is the other Aston Martin boy? Can't remember now off the top of my head. Yeah, anyway. I don't know, Shay, if your grid place penalty has been included or not. I can't answer that one. I'm not the one setting the lobby up. I am just a mere spectator, giving you guys the show of what you want to hear from me, obviously. It is... I don't know. Anyway, I want to see someone tonight break the lap record. The race lap record, that is, which is currently a 1:10.540. Now, who do you think holds this lap record? Out there in the stream viewers, who do you think is the lap record holder for this track? Without Googling it, without looking it up, you're not allowed that. Google's banned. Google is banned. In a race scenario, who is the fastest man around this track? Incorrect, Fattel. That is the wrong answer. Shay, no, you can only dream that you hold the record. Well, the record for spinning, maybe, perhaps, but not for... Nope. It's not Hamilton. This was set in 2018. Crazy stuff, I know. Right, so let's go down to trackside as we get ready to do a broadcasting formation lap.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
That's a very interesting... Correct, but that is Bottas. Correct, Bottas. It is Bottas. Now, who Googled it? Now, it's interesting to see a lot of people going on mediums for the sprint race. Now, I wouldn't think that one at all. Sprint races, short event, you want to use softs anyway.
Start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
So there he is, Mr. Stidgen. Obviously sporting a little bit of a Lando Doris helmet there. So, I'll be ready, guys. for the start light sequence. As we now get ready for 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, 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 go! And it looks like Stitching gets a good start, but then Mac gets a better start, and he's going to fire up on the inside there through the centre resters. Mac there and Stitching there, still going side by side as they come around the exit of turn 3. Mac is into the lead of this race there, but Stitching has not given up. Stitching is going to keeping his foot down there, whereas Mac there tucked behind the McLaren Mercedes there, and Eagle still in the fight for the battle of the lead as well. So as they come through turns for 3 there, everyone gets through nice and clean there. Mr. Crunchy Bear up into 13th place already, and Falcon and Shay, the 2 Alpha Towers, running in 14th and 15th there. So it looks like we've got a very good start from this grid at the moment as well. So as I just give you some tyre delta and everything like that, Chosen Toby there and Mac there is right on the back of that McLaren Mercedes engine right behind him. But though Mercedes and McLaren there, the Red Bull Honda is all over it. He's climbing up the hill, a hill of Junsao now. He's using some ERS now. He is coming around turn 14 and turn 15, and here he comes. He's got the slipstream. He's going to go side by side. He's going to try and go around the outside into turn 1, but then Stitching holds off the line and still is in the lead of this race. But this mean Eagle though is right in the mix of it as well, as Mac is still trying to get past the McLaren Mercedes there, and here he comes. He's coming down the straight now, but then Stitching has answered the questions there and still got ahead and still in the lead of this race. So then Stitching there, holding up into the lead of this race, and round goes Mac 2000. Oh my god, there's absolute carnage there. How the hell Eagle did not lose a wheel through that, I do not know. Unfortunately, Eagle got collected there by a spinning Red Bull, and he's gonna have to trot his way back to the Mercedes garage, put on a new wing and a new set of tyres. This is not exactly what Eagle wanted there, but Preacher there is coming around, and he's gonna have a look now at the Red Bull there. Stitching has got away with that very, very gently, and here we go through to the 3rd lap of this race. That means DRS is now enabled as Eagle comes into the pit lane now and still gonna have some repairs done to his car. What tyres is gonna go on to the end of this race? I'd imagine soft, so he can come through the grid like a hot knife through butter. So DRS is now enabled, and here he comes, the Aston Martin of PTIR Preacher, still coming around, but still can't capitalise with the extra DRS, extra speed there coming through. Right, here we got coming through. DP Roberts is up into 5th place there as well. Look at this as well. Captain Crunch has dropped a position there. He's been overtaken by Falcon. Something's happened there. He's had a moment or something. Where's Moronix now? He's right behind DP Roberts there. These two practice buddies, so they know each other's driving very, very well there as they come through there. But you've got Cami 07 all over the back of the Aston Martin there, so it looks like the Aston Martin there is a big target today for a lot of people. So anyway, Cami on the soft tyres needs to take advantage of these soft tyres as he comes up Junsao now, up to turns 14 and then turns 15, hugging that inside line. You need to open up the DRS. You need to use as much of the advantage that you've got now as you come towards it. Right to our Preacher now on the back of the Aston Martin. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, that little exit through the centre resters there is not going to help him out as he then literally unleashes his battery. He's got some DRS there wide open, but no, he can't think of it. Chosen Toby, oh my god, they're going to go 3 wide into turn 4. Oh my god, there is absolute carnage. That is not what the drivers wanted. The Ferrari is out of this race by the looks of it. No, the Ferrari is still in the lead of this race. There is some debris on track. 3 wide into turn 3 was not going to work. Someone had to have yielded, but they decided not to. Anyway, so coming through TR Preacher now, and TR Preacher's gone round, lost the rear end there at turn 12. needs to come on the track very, very cautiously, and it looks like Falcon there taking evasive action there from Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch there capitalising up into 9th place. DP Roberts now on the inside of the Red Bull. It goes past Mac 2007. DP Roberts is now up into 3rd place. Now he needs to concentrate down into the centre S's now. He's got the move done, but can the Mac really return back at him as he uses his ERS? He's using a bit of DRS now to try and get past him. Roberts knows, got the answer though, but then Max then sends a whiff up the inside to see if it puts Roberts off, but Roberts thinks better of it, and he knows that that Red Bull cannot get through there. Okay, so DP Roberts there, 1.6 seconds behind Footy Master, but then he's holding up his teammate Mac 2007 there in 3rd place at the moment. So we've got 7 laps left of this 12-lap sprint race to go as we're riding on the rear wing view of DP Roberts. As you can see right now, that Red Bull is not happy being behind him. He wants to get past the Red Bull wants to get past the Alpine there as the Alpine squirts a little bit of ERS to try and pull away from Mac, but Mac now is using his ERS. He's got the DRS now. He needs to get a good exit out of turns 1 and 2 to be able to capitalise on the DRSs now, which I think he's done. He needs to now squirt some ERS there to get a bit of a drive out there. Open up the DRS. Front line speed on the inside of turn 4. Nicely done there from the Red Bull driver. Oh, gets a little bit of wobble on the exit there. Might give Roberts a little bit of a chance there. Car number 7 there still can't get past though. That is up into P3 for Mac. Here's my drink. Right, so Mac 2007 there, still into 3rd place right now. As you've got Cammy still right behind the Aston Martin and Moronix as well. Moronix has not been able to get past Roberts, but then Cammy should have been getting past Moronix on the extra grip from the soft tyres for the first opening laps of this race. Right, Moronix and DP Roberts. DP Roberts there is exchanging positions. Who's going to get it round the outside? Great stuff there on the inside there. Who's got the DRS? It looks like, no, it is Roberts with the DRS. They're coming neck and neck, but then Moronix is going to come in for the spoils as well as they're going nearly 3 wide, and Moronix up into 3rd place as they open up the steering.com. DP Roberts there gets that move back up to him, and then Mac back up into 3rd place as well. So back to the status quo. Cammy's now got past Moronix there. That little move there, cheeky move from Moronix up on the inside of the into 3rd place has definitely cost him, as Cammy's managed to get past him and capitalise on where he left himself vulnerable. Josen Tolby has decided to retire from the sprint race. Don't know why. So Cammy right on the rear end now of DP Roberts, now using his ERS to get up the hill of Junsao a little bit. Yes, absolutely insane, Josen Tolby, absolutely insane. Whereas now the DRS is now wide open on the Alfa Romeo as the Alfa Romeo chases down the Alpine, but the Alpine also at the same time is chasing down the Red Bull. So get a good drive out of turns 1 and 2 there. A little bit scruffy there from the AlphaTauri driver, from the Alfa Romeo driver. But then, oh my God! Wow. That is absolutely unbelievable. This is why we don't retire our cars when we don't need to. Okay, so GP Roberts is carrying a 5-second... Oh, and Shea gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And another one retires from this session as well. Why are we retiring? There is no need, and I do believe that's a safety car triggered there for the drivers as well. So racing is nullified at the moment. And we getting back under racing? Yeah, we are. We're back under racing now. Look at that. DP Roberts now. He George Russelled that virtual safety car and managed to just get that Red Bull, caught him napping there. Right, Footy Master now is going to start chasing in on. Oh no, not another moment, not another moment, not another moment, not another moment, not another moment! That is absolute carnage. That is definitely going to have to trigger a safety car, surely. That is absolutely mental. That has taken out 2 cars. But that is just absolutely mental. That is just crazy shit. Crazy shit. TAR Preacher though, going off-roading there in his Aston Martin there. This is absolutely mental now at the moment. Right, okay, under pressure now is Stidgen from Footy Master 211 there. And then in we go through into turn 4. Can he capitalise now on Stidgen? And they're roughly the same. Even Stevens on the ERS as well. So it's literally going to be a battle of the nerves now. 2 laps left of this race. Into this section now. I've never ever seen anything like that. Never seen anything like that at all in my life. That is just absolute. Whoa. No, Ghostin is not. I don't know either. I don't know. But no, coming down through turns 1 and 2 now. Can this Red Bull capitalise now on Stidgen? Stidgen's left vulnerable. They've both got no ERS left. So it's literally down to who's got the setup and who's got the front line speed. Oh, the Red Bulls had a wobble. The Red Bulls had a wobble. So that's going to give Stidgen a little bit of a breather. So Stidgen needs to try and keep his cool down. And they come around the lakes there, so Stidgen there has got a little bit of respite there between him and the Red Bull as they both come round. Cammy though up into 3rd place on those soft tyres as well, and he's got a little bit of breathing space between him and the car behind him, which is Moronix and the Aston Martin. So now we're about to start the final lap of this sprint race now as we come across the line. Stidgen's currently being chased down by Footy Master in the Red Bull. Cammy in a nice comfortable 3rd at the moment for Team Alfa Romeo. Moronix there chasing down 3rd place in his Aston Martin. Mega Centurion in 5th for the Scuderia. Falcon is up to 5th though, which is up to 6th though, sorry, which is a good performance there. And then Mr. Hobanomovich is right on the rear end of the AlphaTauri now, which is then he's opened up his DRS. He's going to try and get past Falcon. He's going to try and defend. He defends, opens up the steering.com, pushes the within the legal limits though, and around the outside does go Mr. Hobanomovich on Mr. Falcon to F1 2000. But no, that was a good move. Good defending there from Falcon there. Tried his best, but there was just nothing he could do against that Williams. But now coming around Jun South for the final time of the sprint race, up the hill, he's going to start the main race in pole position by the looks of it, around turns 14 and now turn 15 very shortly. He's using up every little bit of battery that he's got. He comes across the line. He's going to take the checkered flag into second, into first. Now, can Moronix get past? Can Moronix do it? He's going to go around the outside. He's going to try and do it. Moronix into third, Cammy into fourth. That was a very, very close finish. Mega Centurion in fifth. Hobanovic in sixth. Falcon's going to cross the line in seventh, sorry. TR Preacher will come across in eighth. Ninth will be Eagle. Good recovery. 10th will be... And then 11th would be Jake OR in his Ferrari. But wow, that was very, very interesting. What the hell happened there with... Wow, what an interesting sprint race. So, review of the sprint race, and then in first place is Stygian, second Footy Master, third Moronix, fourth Cammy, fifth Mega Centurion, fifth Mr. Hobanovic, fifth Mega Centurion, sixth Hobanovic, seventh Falcon F1 2008, TR Preacher, ninth Eagle, 10th Mr. Crunchy Bear, 11th JKR, Mac in 12th, DP Robertson 13th, Shay in 14th and 15th, and drop at the back of the grid is Chosen Toby. Let's go back to the studio. Wow. Wow. It is time for the main event now. Predictions, guys. Those all of you tuned in, wonderful 7 of you. It is... It is a nice clear day at Interlagos. We should see some good fun. But yeah. But yeah, no, predictions. I want to know your predictions, guys, of who you think's got the can Stygian continue on the form and start off with a race win, get the pole position, sprint race victory, and the main event victory, take maximum points, or can someone upset him? Go down to trackside now.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. And that may or may not play into some of the team's hands for today's race.
Does look like everyone apart from Jake OR is starting on medium tyres.
As all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's one of these races that anything can happen, because as you well and truly saw, that race was very interesting. Okay, so start light sequence now. Here we go, guys. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! Stygian gets a better start this time, but then so does Prix Master. It's going to be a repeat performance of the sprint race. Oh my God! There is Stygian there, shutting the door firmly on the Red Bull, saying, "Not this time. I'm not having a battle with you." But then here comes Prix Master. He's having none of it as well as he comes down the back straight into turn 3. But then Moronix and Cammy on the inside. Moronix into 3rd place still, and then looking at the inside of the Alfa Romeo is Mega Centurion there as well. You've got cars happening everywhere, overtaking happening everywhere. DP Roberts and Hobanovic there. As DP Roberts there goes around the outside of Hobanovic into around Fiorada. Alright, so that is everyone through the initial changes so far. And then we've got Mega Centurion right on the back of the Alfa Romeo. Footy Master there, he's having none of it this time. He doesn't want to be stuck behind the McLaren Mercedes for too long, as he's going to try and pick up the slipstream now. Remember, the cars are a lot more heavy on fuel this time. That is not the fastest lap of this race. Remember the lap. Oh, that's a naughty, naughty shortcut. Right, so DRS not enabled this time, but ERS is enabled. As Stygian there tries to defend the inside line. He's going to make him go around and fight for it. They're side by side there as the Red Bull there. And look at Stygian. Stygian has got the answers today. He's got the pace in that car. And that McLaren is all over the place. But Moronix there. Oh, there's that Red Bull getting very, very swavy and wavy there as they come around. As Moronix there tries to go around the outside. But then look at that. It's left Cammy there with a little inkling there. But then Cammy's got to be very careful there because he's got the Ferrari right behind him. You've got literally these cars are so close to each other at the moment. It's absolutely unreal. Right, Moronix has dropped back a little bit from there. Footy Master there still within half a second to our Preacher and Moronic. Crunchy Bear. DP Roberts there having a look on the inside there as well as they go around the inside of Crunchy Bear. He's looking on the inside there. DRS is now enabled. Crunchy Bear now slots in behind DP Roberts there is going to have DRS over Eagle now. Eagle there going to have to try and fight off the midget as the midget now opens up his DRS. Comes across, he's got to defend from Captain Crunch there as well. Captain Crunch is going to try and give him a run for his money, but Captain Crunch can't. He hasn't got quite enough pace yet. So now you've got DP Roberts right on the back of Eagle, Mega Centurion pretty much right on the back of Cammy. You've got Footy Moronix on the back of Footy Master. Footy Master is literally clambering all over the gearbox almost. There, that McLaren is Stygian as well. Stygian cannot afford to put a single foot wrong at the moment. Right, so coming down the hill up to Johnstown now into turn 13. DRS is enabled. This should help Footy Master now. Close in on that McLaren, which he does. He doesn't need to use an ERS for this as they both go side by side into turn 1. Stidgen's using his brain here, letting him get ahead because then Stidgen's going to come back at him with DRS now. He's using a bit of ERS to squirt there. He's got DRS as well now, and literally Moronix is out of this session. That is going to trigger a safety car. So lap 4 on, and we're under the safety car. Racing the suspended guys, do apologise. So, and I imagine everyone's going to stay out on their tyres. Oh, and they're... What? Why are we hitting each other under the safety car for? There's no need for it. Slow down, boys. Slow down. Okay, so 13 drivers left out of the 15 that started. So, predictions. My top 3. Stidgen, Eagle, Roberts. There you go. That's my prediction. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as we just behind the safety car now, whilst the marshals clean up the mess of the Aston Martin and Ferrari there, Clyde and Rob. Coming through now. So, as we're waiting for this now deployment, hopefully the Ferrari will catch up before Sector 3 and we'll get under racing again. I hope so, because I don't like safety cars because they bore me. Come on, Jake, hurry up. Does look like we're underway. Please have safety car in this lap. Please say safety car in this lap. Please say safety car. Yes! Safety car is coming in on this lap, so it is now down to Stidgen. Now, being Dutch, what's he gonna do? Is he going to do things properly like a good little Dutchman and taking after his cousins, the Germans, and do it properly? Or is he going to be crazy and go absolutely Valtteri Bottas style? No, he doesn't. He goes absolutely bonkers and tries to catch them out napping. But here we go. We're under restart racing conditions again. Green flag conditions now. Down the hill towards turn 1. You've got there Cammy Falcon speeding in the pit lane. Naughty boy, Falcon. And then you've got Cammy there, who has caught napping there, Eagle at the moment. Eagle has got DP Roberts behind him. DP Roberts has got Captain Crunch behind him as well. So it does look like we're back under full race conditions as what we saw there before. Now, here we go. Colder tyres, they need to be very careful. Captain Crunch gets a 3-second time penalty there. You very naughty boy, Captain Crunch there, and that was a little bit of a kiss there from someone. Mac has gone all the way around and had a little bit of an off with TIR Preacher by the looks of it. They're doing some pirouettes together, but Cammy there into 3rd place at the moment. He is currently chasing down Footy Master, but then Eagle is going to be wanting to get his positions back as well. But you got DP Roberts, you've got Jake and Chosen Tolby there. Looks like they're exchanging positions there as well. As Chosen Tolby has no front wing, so the Mercedes there has been a little bit of a north there, and so we've got then side by side there is Stygian and Footy Master. Footy Master not getting past this time. They're side by side through the centre S's. Now it does look like Stygian. No one's got DRS, obviously, due to the fact that we just had a safety car. Safety car does not allow for the... Oh, it's so close there. Look at this. Now the Red Bull needs to get ahead. They're side by side there. Still, Stygian has just got the pace to get out of the corner so much quicker than that Red Bull. Unbelievable stuff. Right, down through into the lake sector, the twister section now. Down the hill. As they come a little bit back up the hill towards Junsao. Junsao now, who's going to get the better drive out of this? Open up the steering, through the gears now. Might want to pump a little bit of ERS just to keep the Dutchman honest there, but you've got a very, very hungry Cammy right behind you in a very hungry Alfa Romeo who's got... oh, excuse me. Who is got plenty of ERS left. And there's Footy Master with a 3-second time penalty there as well, so he is not gonna. That's not gonna bode well to him towards the end of this race. 9 laps out of 36 now passed, so we have got 37 laps left of this race. Sorry, 27. Cammy there, and Falcon, another. Oh, he's retiring. Retiring in the pit lane there. Right, hopefully his retired car won't cause any issues for anyone. Coming into the main set straight now. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. This time the AlphaTauri causes no one any issues by the looks of it. And people are away nicely from it. Ooh. Okay, so I imagine Roberts there may have had a little bit of brown stuff coming out there going, oh no, not another AlphaTauri coming out the pit wall. So, top 3 at the moment, Stygian, Footy Master and Cammy. all going for it at the moment. Lap 10 at 36. We are still a very, very long way to go for this race now as the Alfa Romeo is keeping on going. Through the S's now, nicely done there. And then Footy Master with another 3-second time penalty. So that is going to mean if this grid stays the way it is, he's going to drop back really, really far down the grid now as well. So we have got all our 5 viewers. 5 viewers. What the hell is going on here? 4 viewers now. It's heartbreaking. And then Cami 07. Shay has retired from the session. Right, looks like these guys are still scrapping for the lead at the moment of this race. Eagle's trying to catch her. It looks like Eagle is catching up to this battle up the front here as well. So this battle for fourth might actually now soon become a battle for a lead of this race, with contention of erasement as well. Right, Eagle going to come into the pit lane now. And then you got Mac there with getting a 3-second time hit as well. So the Red Bulls there are extending them track limits. I mean, Moronics, if you keep playing it, you get to hear my voice, and I actually get to see you race and stuff like that as well. But it's literally Captain Crunch at the moment there and DP Roberts. Now, let me just man about it. Don't man about it. Gonna clip. Anyway, so look at this now. The battle for the lead at the moment of this race, still stitching ahead of this. It is right in the lead of this race, with Footy Master behind him, and then Cami 07 right behind him as well. So these three Give me 1 second, guys. Right, it does look like that Cami is still trying to chase him down. Footy Master there is still on the back of Stitchin and Stitchin. Yeah, Stitchin and Footy Master are pretty much even Stevens. It does look like Cammy is playing the waiting game for him. Cammy's definitely sitting there on the side of on the fence, and I was saying, "Come on, guys, you two scrap it out of each other. I'm just going to sit back and watch you." Hammer and tongs, fighting away with it, and then I will just pounce when I need to pounce. He's like that lion sitting there waiting, ready to poise, ready for the hunt, anything like that. Okay, so Footy Master. They're side by side again, exchanging for the lead. Stitchin's going to have the DRS coming out of turn 3 and down onto the Rate Postia. And then Footy Master yields the lead to Stitchin. Yeah, just this battle for the top 3 at the moment. Oh, hello. Right, so Footy Master is into the pits now. First one to blink out the front runners. He'll be going on to the hard tyres, surely. So, as we come up to the nearly halfway point there as well, now it is down to Cammy to try and pull away as much of a gap as he can now. Because obviously, Footy Master is going for the undercut. Okay, so into the turn 11, downhill turn 12, and then turn 30, oh yeah, downhill to turn 12, to south. A little bit of space forming up between drivers now. Both McLaren and the Alfa Romeo coming into the pits. Right, okay, I'd imagine. No, Captain Crunch is not coming to the pits. Captain Crunch is staying out. It's a different race for him. DP Roberts, right, where is he? Footy Master, Footy Master. Is he going to be able to get ahead? Come out ahead of the 2 cars that he was chasing down. McLaren's already left the garage. So is the Alfa Romeo. Doesn't look like the undercut's paid off for him. It looks like the undercut's actually done a lot worse to him. Whereas now Cammy is out. With a 3-second lead as well. So the overcut is a lot more powerful than the undercut. Just well. DP Roberts is right on the back of Stitchin there as well. This is going to be an interesting battle. Right then, so DP Roberts is right on the back of Stidgen and the McLaren, who's got Eagle right behind him as well. They came in a little bit earlier for their hard tyres, so actually that actually brought them back into the race a little bit. Cammy though is on a lot fresher. He's on 5 lap younger, harder tyres between these two drivers. And then you've got Footy Master as well, who's on 4 lap younger tyres as well. So maybe towards the end stages of this race, it's going to get a little bit more closer between these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Jake O'Hara and Captain Crunch, they're in a completely different race. They have to box. Actually, Jake O'Hara doesn't. Captain Crunch now does. Jake O'Hara can technically go to the end of this race, but can he make his tyres last in that long, as well as hold a gap between him and Stidgen? Let's just have a quick look at the lap deltas. Oh yeah, can't do anything like that. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, this game gets better and better. What is it with this game? Honestly. It really does do my nutting. Stuck on... Right, bear me 1 second, guys, because I've got to do this now. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that you have to do this for a game. Fucking game. It is just absolutely ridiculous. Go to bring up some lap delta times, and that's what it does. Oh, we'll just lock you out on that screen, shall we? Yeah, just... Bleh. This... Ugh. EA, literally, if you have any clue of what you do with games or anything like that, just go for multiply, please. Honestly. Oh, no. They are just the worst people ever to make a game. They really are. Well, at least they've got some people there watching, which is nice. Right, spectate. And we're back with the race again. Wonderful. Right, okay, so let's bring back up the telemetry now and see what we've got going on. Right, so Jake is in the lead of this race. Got Cammy right behind him. Eagle in net third. Roberts is in net fourth. Right, lap 23 out of 36. It does look like we've had a little bit of progression there through the field net lot. And sorry about that. I thought I'd bring up some lap times to see what I could do, to see if we can compare how quick they were and everything. But no, obviously the game didn't want to let me do that to give you guys a better show. So, Footy Master, Footy Master again with the penalty. So, what's that, 9 seconds worth? Oh, late safety car, you're going to be screwed, mate, if that happens. Question is, can Jake Owar take his hard tyres all the way to the end of this race? Can Stidgen close the gap on him? Cammy's going to be in third at the moment, but he has got an eagle hungry bearing down on him. He's using up all of his ERS there. Look at that. Can he get the DRS? Oh, is that close enough? Is he got the DRS? No, he hasn't. Needs to try and get that ERS on him, but no, you've got Captain Crunch still toying around with DP Roberts at the moment. Coming through this race, got TIR Preacher at the moment though, taking on Chosen Tolby. DRS is open for him. Can he get the move done? Not this time round. Captain Crunch up Jun Sao now. Comes across now. Our Preacher now on the back of Chosen Tolby. He's gaining, he's going to get the move done. They're going side by side. Yeah, that's the move done for the Aston Martin driver. But the Aston Martin driver goes a little bit deeper into turn 1, but gets a good delivery and exit out of it. Now he needs to squirt the ERS now to try and defend from the Mercedes driver, as the Mercedes driver has got the ERS on him. Sorry, the DRS on him, which he's able to defend. No quims or queries asked now. Now this is going to be a battle that we're looking for, because obviously you've got Captain Crunch. And then round we come into, look at this, Captain Crunch is going to have a move, surely he's going to try and make the move down, both side by side on the hard tyres. Good move there from Captain Crunch. Now Roberts is going to use Captain Crunch to his advantage, I reckon. Recharge his batteries. Option sound now. Opens up the DRS. Yeah, just using them to his advantage. Now Cammy is starting to, I think, hunt down Stidgen, but it's a little bit hit and miss. round we go into turn 6 now. Captain Crunch is coming to currently closing in. He is closing on Eagle as well. Captain Crunch has got some hell of a bit of pace here as well. So we're looking good. Captain Crunch has definitely got some momentum behind his Williams at the moment, which he's managed to drop DP Roberts through this section here. Right, Cammy on the back of stitching now. This is going to be very, very close. Captain Crunch though is on the back of this Mercedes, all over the back of the Mercedes as well, as they now coming towards up the hill from Junsao into turn 15 now, which is the famous Max Verstappen corner, if anyone remembers it from 2016. Now, with those penalties, it's not going to help him. He has a look, but thinks better of it. These two are going to be fighting very, very shortly. As look, that Williams is poised to make a move at any moment. Whether he's got his tyre switched on or what, I don't know, but literally the Williams is clambering all over the back of that Mercedes right now. That Mercedes looks like it's struggling. As he comes up the hill. Now what Roberts is hoping for is these two scrapping, he can catch up with them. Yellow flag here, that's the Alfa Romeo. Oh no, that's the Alfa. No, 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 no. That puts Eagle up into the podium. Yeah, that puts Eagle back into the podium, up into the podium. And then Captain Crunch is still all right behind him. Five laps left of this race. Cammy's going in for a set of soft tyres. And Eagle still managing to hold off that Williams as much as he can. around the last few, well, Captain Crunch there. Now that is going to be really hindrance, and that is really going to cost him. Really going to cost him. If he's not careful, he could lose his to Footy Master and go down to 6th. Which is not what he wants to do. So, 3 laps left. Crunchy Bear is still chasing down that Mercedes. Hunting him down. Now, this is going to be the next overtake, without a shadow of a doubt. Cammy is on a fresh set of soft tyres as these drivers come through this section here. Footy Master there with another 3-second time penalty. That's going to cost him very dearly. 12 seconds, mind you. He should have able to hold on to that one as well. On board now with the Alfa Romeo. Oh, stitching. Oh, wow. Jake. Oh, no, Jake. Jake's had a moment. That is not what Jake wanted. He was doing so well. I think his tyres are giving up on him. I don't see a puncture. But that has given Stidgen the win again. Now this is a turnout for the books. Because now Crunchy Bear could be losing the podium. He's probably going to lose the podium. He's got 6 seconds to find. Lap 35 out of 36. We're on the penultimate lap now. Okay, so Eagle there in second place at the moment and going very strongly at the moment, holding up that Williams of Captain Crunch as they come around for the final few times around the twisty, wavy section around the lakes, as we call it. That's what Interlagos stands for. So into turn 11 now, down the hill towards turn 12, and which is then, well, sorry, turn 11, turn 12 is Junsao, sorry. Turn 13 is Junsao. There we go. Cammy gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Final lap. Well, he's managed to pull it off somehow. Luck, Lady Luck be on his side tonight by the looks of it as well. We'll keep it updated. Oh, and who's that gone off on track there? Yellow flags in sector 1. That is Footy Master again. through that section. Has he lost his wing? Yeah, he has. Wow, this is really, really a turnout for the books as well. People are losing it. The S's as they come through now. So literally, as he come around the lake for the final time, Captain Crunch there at the moment. He currently in third, but he's gonna drop positions. Like, he's gonna drop down to fourth at least. He is gonna drop down to fourth without shadow of a doubt, because DP Roberts there is still within that 6-second window. But here we go, guys. This man, as he comes around turn 15 for the final time, he's going to take the checkered flag. Stygian wins the Brazilian Grand Prix as well as the sprint race, taking maximum points. Eagle's going to come home in second. Good points for the Mercedes bunch. Crunchy Bear in third, but here comes DP Roberts. He's taking the position off him in third. Fourth is Crunchy Bear. Fifth is going to be Jake there with a no-wing Ferrari. Then Footy Master in sixth. Seventh is going to be Cammy. Eighth, Hubanomovich. Ninth will be TIR Preacher. Followed closely behind Chosen Tolby. And then Mac to be the final one to cross the line. And DP Roberts, I think, deserves driver of the day today. So there we go, guys. That is the results of the sprint. That's the weekend, isn't it? So let's go into it. So this thing really confuses me. I really hate that one. And then we go down into this one. I'm just taking screenshots of the race results. Right, okay, so it looks like the race results. Stygian takes first, second goes Eagle, third goes DP Roberts. So let's get them into a PARTY. Let's get Stygian. Mr. Eagle on the podium yet again.
Yeah, that was not enjoyable.
Where's everyone else? Come on, midget. Let's change the map in Discord. Okay, so third place won't be coming. Oh, part time. Okay, so the man in turd has gone for a turd, literally.
Nice.
Yep, so we will jump straight to P2 in the bouncy machine. It is Eagle 78. Congratulations on the podium there. What an eventful race that you had there, obviously, through the sprint race and everything. Got absolutely mauled by the looks of it as well. Losing the front wing there and everything, and then having to start all the way back, pretty much on the back of the grid. And then fighting your way up there and managed to come home with P2. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm more than happy with second, to be honest. Ollie was alright, did an okay time. Started P3 in the sprint race. I think I had a chance of a win until I think it was Mac lost it in sector 2 and I couldn't avoid him. He just took my whole front wing off. So I pitted. Then for some reason my MFD froze, so I couldn't change tyres because I wanted to put softs on, but it wouldn't let me change it, so I got stuck with mediums, which then ruined my race because I had to use them mediums for the race. So I started on 20% worn mediums, which is why I pitted so early in the first race, because Roberts was all over the back of me and making my life hell basically. So I pitted early onto hards and then just pushed as hard as I could. Although Crunchy Bear was all over me for a while. I think he must have been running much higher wings. He just couldn't get me down the straights. Stygian was too far ahead by then, so more than happy with second, starting from that low down.
Yeah, that's a very good result there. And we move on next week to the Netherlands for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're off to Zandvoort, Stygian's home race. How are you feeling about it?
I just hope the pressure gets to him at his home race and he bins it. But yeah, it's not one of the favourite tracks of mine. It's a bit dull, it's a bit boring. It's not a great track. But, no.
How dare you?
Come on, there's nowhere to overtake on it. It's a horrible track.
That's the beauty of
horrible. Yeah, so I'll be trying to get pole and obviously try and keep Stygian behind me.
Okay, well, congratulations out on P2. Well deserved. Good haul of points for the Mercedes garage. Excuse me. Right. Over to our race winner, and somehow he's managed to do all three: pole position, sprint race victory, and main event victory as well, taking home.
And fastest lap.
Fastest lap doesn't really count anymore because of the glitch at the moment.
Yep.
That is just, with the glitch and everything, I don't think anyone can be awarded the point for fastest lap because I don't think anyone can go faster than 30 odd seconds or 20 odd seconds as it sometimes come out, or 50 odd seconds, but it's just stupid. Anyway, so moving on. So on Stygian, obviously qualifying, managing to put that Prime machine into pole position right at the last minute, as well as so that people could not answer to you, and then basically commanding from the sprint race into the main event, which main event there, I would say you got a little bit lucky because obviously you had the Ferrari of JQR. He was really trying to make his heart go a long way, but seemed to have lost it at the Cenaresas and just handed you the victory. How do you feel?
Well, I was very surprised by the pole position because I didn't put much time into qualifying practice, so off guard. Happy nonetheless. Side by side with the Red Bull into turn 1 in both races at the start. Managed to stay ahead in both. I was put under pressure in the sprint race by Footy Master and the Red Bull, and in the main race, well, I had some luck with the Ferrari. I think I would have come second otherwise. Also, apparently, I made some contact with Footy Master when I tried to fake it into the pits, but he says he didn't feel any contact, and neither did I. But he still got the 5-second time penalty, which is a bit weird and unlucky. But yeah. don't know what I can do about it. But yeah, happy with the, what is it, 35 points?
Yes.
Yeah, 35 points. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, it'll be 35 points that you're taking home to the McLaren garage, as well as for your title bid as well. So we're going Dutch next week, obviously, to your home race. How are you feeling about that one?
Very excited, you know, home track. I'm going there actually in real life as well in a few weeks' time.
Nice.
Really excited to race at my home race, and I feel like I have a decent chance to win it, so bring it on.
Okay then, well, that is Fighting Talk over and done with. Well, congratulations to both our podium sitters, obviously to third place, DP Roberts as well, who literally had to go to the toilet because he couldn't hold it in much longer. So he's in third and gone for a turd. Anyway, so that is all for tonight from Sutton 861 Studios. I will be back tomorrow night with CRF1's Tier 3's turn around the Interlagos circuit. Tune in tomorrow from 7:50 where I go live and bring you the live action from 8 o'clock. My week this week, have a look at my schedules for what I will be streaming for the rest of the week as well. But until then, guys, it's good night from me and good night from everyone on the podium. Take care.
Hello.